There's my alert. Hello, hello. I have made it. And guess what? Alien scientist is here too. God bless. He actually did remember me. And yes, the problem was I had changed the name of the channel a few times. He didn't realize that I was the guy that harassed him 15 years ago when he was still going to college. And that's been recovered. So I've made that connection. I've made a couple of other connections. Um, the magnetic resonance healing. Magnetic resonance healing. There's no reason that a speaker cannot create a magnetic. Wait a minute. That's exactly what it is. A magnetic what? Reaction from a speaker. So um, there's a few interviews that I've got already set up. Russel Anderson, of course. Alien scientist I've set up interview with. Um, I'm making quite a few connections here. I've passed out about 50 flyers. This is not that huge of a convention as compared to last year. The convention is very relaxed. A lot of people are just pulling off to the side and having conversations, whatever topics they're looking for. And it's more than interesting, definitely more than interesting. There is so much going on here. I will be taking a live walkthrough a little bit later. I've got 3 alerts here I can run. The problem with going live with less than 1,000 subscribers is obviously taken care of. I only had 2 channels that could do that. Beyond undisclosed right now is locked out from live broadcast, so nothing I can do about that. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, Aunt Martha, and oh, finally someone joining. But yeah, it's a little bit later than I normally come on because I slept in. We didn't get in until 8:30 or so last night, and I was exhausted. I stayed up until maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And still was able to manage to wake up about 5:30. I've been up since then. It's going to be a marked day. It's going to be a very active day. I have all my batteries charged up for my camera and stuff like that. I've got 5-minute interviews that I'll be doing. Anybody that wants to do one. And as you can see, we've got plenty of people milling about behind me here. Maybe. You can't see them. That's okay. Trees. But yeah, there's groups of people milling about, small groups pulling off to the side, sharing little bits and pieces of information. It's a little bit too early for anything more to start right now. Just people get breakfast and coffee first thing in the morning. But I'm extremely ecstatic about being here. I put it out there, Russ. Thank you so bloody much. This is fantastic. Uh, there is a possibility I may be asked to be a speaker yet. We've had a lot of conversations dealing with them, and there's been more than one person come forward and spoke of some of the shows that they've been able to catch with UFOs, and they are more than impressed. The problem is that everything's already been taken. The thing with it is, I'll speak. I don't care if it's in the hallway or in private at the table or whatever, I'll speak. I have Mufon is here, by the way. Hey, there he is, Mouse, in a white coat. Must be lab rat. Yeah, I am definitely a lab rat. But no, I'm not in a white coat. This is just what I'm wearing yesterday. Come on, that's what. So I got my press pass. I got everything going. Hello, how are you today? I am, and you are dressed in white too. Here, I'm on the air here. Just come on over here. It's okay. Just say hello. It's just random people on the internet. Say hello. See, we're dressed alike here. Nice. And you even got the red, white, blue going there. Well, you are?
I'm more white.
Yeah, okay. My name is Alan. I run a channel online. It's called Beyond Undisclosed. And I've unfortunately had one or two run-ins with some compartmentalized employee people. So it's been interesting. I've been actually hoping to bump into somebody who's compartmentalized here. There's no way that this could happen without somebody from the government going through and making sure that they don't have the sport model on display. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm kind of curious who's actually attending and what their true, origins are in some aspect. No, I'm talking about the tech inside. A lot of this is leading edge. Some of it is completely denied to exist. So I do know that there has to be someone from the government here today in order to see if there's, something exclusive that should be quashed. There has to be something going on there. Well, it's not a matter of paranoia. It's a matter of logistics. You have something that's trying to be hid and someone else trying to sit there and uncover it. For someone not to be here to try to cover it back up would be redundant. They would have to have somebody.
Well, no, they did.
You wouldn't find someone snooping around. They'll be moving around just like me and you. The only difference is they have a card in their wallet that represents the government. That's about the only difference. I sit there. I've been to a couple of these things, and I've sat back and just watched. And I was surprised that there is practiced military body language that I've been able to spot in the crowd. And the reason why it's practiced is because they're still practicing the military discipline, and they can't get rid of it out of their body language. So I think that I've been able to spot a couple of question marks, but to approach them would be idiot and a little bit foolish. I'm terribly sorry. Are you part of the secret combined effort in order to suppress all this? Yeah. How do you start that conversation?
Listen, are you?
Oh, this is WDRN Press Pass. I'm an accredited reporter.
Why don't we had breakfast?
Oh.
And it ends.
Oh, certainly. Yes, I could use a breakfast.
There.
Okay.
But I guess it's my daughter wants to go out.
I see.
But it ends at 10, so we've got.
Yeah, I guess I better get in there and see if I can get some. Is this for anything on the menu or?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I
Coffee, I have been. The only thing I'm missing is a clean needle. And coffee, I'm fine. Just direct insert. But give me an IV bag and coffee, I'll be fine. But thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, it's very relaxed here. Conversations fluid. Okay. I've enjoyed. Hello, Flubber. Man, would you like to be here? By the way, Alien Scientist says hello. Yes, I have met Alien Scientist this morning. And God, you have no idea how impressed I am with the people that is here. I honestly, finally feel the way I've described myself. The guy that sweeps the floor. And I'm definitely the guy that sweeps the floor as compared to any of these people that are here today. I am just a bundle of oxymorons. I think I'll leave that there. I am a bundle of oxymorons. Whoops, what happened here? There we go. I am a bundle of oxymorons and trivia that some of these people do not have, but that's about all. They have a working understanding of the science. They have a mathematical description of the science, and there's nothing that I actually can contribute on that level. But as far as the overview, I found a couple of people that I've been able to fill in a couple of empty spaces that occur in their theories or thesis, if it's an individual. I'm going to find a place out of the way here. I'll sit over here, I guess. Give you an idea. It's kind of like I said, this is breakfast. Most of the breakfast is gone. This place was completely crowded earlier. Utterly completely crowded. I don't see it fully covered. I need this. Probably using a scrap. Okay, I'm back. Oh, what a wonderful! I mean, great. I have not been so comfortable in a crowd for a long time. We have everything from MUFON. We have magnetic healing. Yeah, coffee. Coffee. No, that'd be fine. But the people that are here, it's been a long time since I've been able to sit in the crowd and, like I said, feel comfortable. And the intellect, the abstract thoughts, the presentations here are off the freaking hook. Now, Russel Anderson last night had his thing and we missed it. It was taped. I will get a copy of that tape and I will post it. But later on today, I will be having an interview with alien scientists. We're talking about somebody that tore apart 9/11 and hit it so on the head, they didn't dare take it down. Hello, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Someone gave me a coupon for breakfast.
Oh,
so I thought
good. Yeah, I have an extra one. Marianne and grandson are still asleep. Everybody else is still asleep, I guess.
I've been up since about 5:30.
Oh, wow.
For some reason that triple nickel, I can't sleep past. You know, it's military inbred, rubber stamped on top of my brain.
Oh, God,
thing.
yeah. Well,
we were just joined here.
oh, okay, great.
We have just been joined, and I don't know if it's a wide enough camera. Close, not quite. By Russel Anderson. Oh, whoops. And our salt and pepper just went off. That's okay.
I got it.
We'll put this behind it instead. That's
something more substantial, yeah. Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. And God, I just thanked you, and I hope you don't see this video. You have no idea. It's been so long since I've been in a crowd and been comfortable. Honestly.
Wow.
And there's not anybody I can't strike up a conversation with here that is not in-depth, detailed, arbitrary, and open to conjecture. Those elements are not normally in a conversation. There hasn't been a person I haven't talked to that is all the above. And oh God, I'm in heaven. You have no idea what you've done. It really does make a big difference. Now, the other question I have, and I've already been told 3 times, you have to come to MUFON convention, which is in Las Vegas. Question: are you going?
When is it?
2 weeks.
Oh no, I can't. I got to get back to work at the lab. I got to get back to work at my home lab. Oh man,
well, that was my only chance of actually going, so I thought I might ask.
Oh my.
Yeah, if the traffic's going there, I will go, but I need
No,
somebody.
I'd love to go ordinarily, but this is like taking 2 weeks. The whole trip taking me 2 weeks away from my work.
Right.
And I can't afford any more time.
Something that I was just talking about with somebody else is the fact that these conventions, it would be nonsensical. Whoops. It would be completely nonsensical in these conventions not to have a government representation of some sort in case somebody walks in with a forklift and drops a sports model in the middle of the convention. Do you agree that there is government oversight in what's going on here in case they identify something that they would like to suppress?
I would not be surprised.
So I would think it would be a mandate. I mean, you couldn't have something like this without inviting everyone, and unfortunately, there's going to be some people that are higher on the invitation list than others, and just realizing that. And then the other thing is, if you were monitoring the activity on Earth, and you were a liaison that could both live in our society and whatever society you come from, would you not also attend this?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so
also be at the United Nations.
That's right. So we have. I already ordered. Oh. So I appreciate that. Thank you. The issues boil down though, how close we are actually to the secret, and how many people actually have this secret as compared to the normal public. It is inescapable in the intellectual field. I don't know where to take that. I do know that they have to be in attendance, though. Okay, so somewhere along today, I will actually shake the hand of somebody that actually knows that they're an alien to this planet.
Oh, of course.
But then there's 2 classes of that. There's one person that realizes that they are an alien to this planet, but has not been brought up that way. And then there's somebody that has been brought up that they are an alien to this planet. That's the person I would like to interview today.
Well, you probably get your chance.
Well, it'd be the one.
Where you could.
It would be the one containing the most dogma. But alien scientists did get in. I spoke to him this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He got. I don't know what.
He said he came out about 11 o'clock last night.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a couple of years, few years. Where have I been to this year that I like?
Oh, by the way,
I don't know.
Yeah. Gentleman here by the name of Flubber Lane. If you could give a shout out to him. Flubber Lane. He is one of your biggest fans, believe it or not. One of my larger fans as well. Tomorrow's lottery numbers.
I wish.
Someday someone's going to just not even think and shoot me a bunch of numbers, and believe it or not, it will probably hit. Someday someone will answer that question. So one of the biggest complaints about my show is every time I seem to go on my show, I eat.
Oh no. Why?
Would you like to join us, ma'am? We do have a corner left.
Are you Russell?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
Russell.
Is your wife here?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
Well, because I was giving him a because you were
Oh,
please breakfast. Would you like?
I think so. Yeah.
Because it ends at 10.
I know. She's when I came down about 20 minutes ago, she was still in bed.
I know she likes my daughter.
Yeah, the kids are. Yeah, grandsons are, and the daughter is still. Yeah.
So you think it might be
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Thank you anyway.
So it is very hot, so watch the plate. Okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Here's three.
Oh, thank you, Sue.
Yeah,
Thank you kindly.
yesterday I waited 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I waited over a half hour for my order to be delivered, and then instead of scrambled eggs, I got poached eggs, and it took forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're short-staffed, I'm sure, because of the virus.
Well, I'm looking for Mary Ann. Get the rest down.
Okay. All right. I'll give her a call a little bit. She should get up soon.
Yeah, I'll just.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. See you a little bit.
Anyway, Flubber has been following me. He follows me specifically not for auditing and all the other politics thing. He specifically follows me for UFOs, and he has been a fan of yours and mine for going on a better part of the year. I have spoken to you, and he has hung on every word. So
Wow.
please say hello. That's him right there, Flubber Lane. So, but there's a couple of people that follow me still for the UFO, but I got so heavily into the First Amendment stuff that a lot of my audience is based on that now for a while. But it's slowly changing again.
Let me see where my orange juice is at.
What a beautiful day, man. I'm telling you. You have no idea. I don't know how the heck in order to pull off the miracles I thought that I might be able to, and I'm still working on that. But oh my God, meeting everybody. Incredible this morning.
Oh, that's great.
I'm kind of beside myself. I'm half stunned and half. I don't have a word for it. He says that he loves your work.
Oh, cool.
And this is one of the people that would have spent the hour and a half to watch the entire thing and stuff like that. So I'm proud to have Flubber Lane as part of my audience, but I just wondered, Flubber, do you have a wrench in my chat? I think you should. And I think that you don't. So we'll fix that next time around. Anyway, I tell you what. Tell me about who spoke yesterday, including yourself, and maybe I can incorporate that somewhere in here.
Well, let's see. Dr. Ionescu spoke yesterday. Paul Price spoke yesterday. A bunch of people. Yesterday was Thursday, so I got the program right here. Well, in the morning it was Sue Whitaker, Paul Opheim, saw that. Robert Harlick. In session 3, the afternoon session, Lucian Ionescu, Tad Money, and I spoke at 4. Well, actually, more like 5. And then David Kupta spoke spoke on proton spin technology. Then we had the social.
There we go. Okay.
And then you guys came around the time we had the social, the dinner and the social.
Now, a lot of this has entered the mainstream awareness, but what is the advancement or project that is currently being worked on that even surprised you a little bit of its success? Oh, I could ask the questions.
Oh,
can't I?
probably. Let's see. The guy that spoke in the evening session, David Gupta, that proton spin technology, all the cold fusion stuff, and
No, that's the guy.
let me see where my orange juice is.
When we're talking about these scalar energy devices, such as a cold fusion, they are actually testing out to be ambient frequency. Anything that resonates at ambient frequencies
Finally came in.
are starting to realize that there's health benefits to ambient frequencies. And there's 2 or 3 magnetic or sound, basically vibrational waves that are healing waves. And there's 2 or 3 boosts based on that here. Now we also have HHO generator, which I had a mild success with. And I do mean mild because we have a guy here that has a working model running at 100 volts. And get this, it's only 2 amps. He is running the driver.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
He is running a similar driver to that of Stanley Meyer. And he's running 100 volts, 2 amps, and he's getting better than 20 liters a minute. Now, I was running at 12 volts at an inrush of 25 amps that would come down to only 12 amps, which actually at the time that I had done that was actually a very severe accomplishment as far as the design of the fuel cell itself. But that was without a specific driver. Now the driver hits frequencies that a capacitor would break apart with. If you tried to take this driver and go into any size capacitor, it will destroy that capacitor instantly. That is exactly how it works. You have to understand that the hydrogen fuel cell is actually what's referred to as a brown gas generator. Okay, and what it does is it separates water from and hydrogen at its root. Well, a Leyden jar is nothing more than a water capacitor. So if you destroy the ability of the capacitor, the only destruction that is possible is to the H2O. And the only destruction and place for that energy to go is to separate the hydrogen and oxygen molecule. So my success with the fuel element, which is the element you place in the water, at the time was actually quite astronomical. Now, since then, there has been hydrogen generators used for torches, different applications, but it has always been kind of self-contained. But 100 volts, pulse rotating DC, as well as an AC signature is being used in order to create this gas.
Password was the best. Well, password was the best. Yeah, if you're gonna crack it anyway, then might as well tell you it's happening normal.
Oh, Flubber, I want you to meet somebody. Hello, Citizen Z. Well, that's glad. I'm glad you could attend here, Z. I suggest that you watch your comments before you get deleted. Right over there in the hat at that table is Alien Scientist. There you go. Told you I met the gentleman. So, you have one of these, Z? My expert? No, he has a name. Right here, session 3, Russel Anderson. So I guess you've been misinformed, Z. What a wonderful pest you are, man. I thought you were supposed to be educated. Well, for me, definitely. Not only is it groundbreaking, but ground shaking and everything else. I've met a couple of people from Colorado. One of them lives on a farm. This may lead to a permanent rental position, working with people that have this type of knowledge. I love it. I love it. This is what I live for. I'm not sure what happened to Russell here. His breakfast is definitely getting cold.
Your memory, I was going to say
There was a couple of things that we covered.
A handful of items.
Oh, that's breakfast, or is that breakfast?
Well, this is the essential.
have we gotten to 2025? Okay. Yeah, I hope we're not in the year 2525 yet. Everything that you do or say was taken in the pill you took today.
Mm. Yeah, the food at the canteen is always top notch. Room service food is top notch. It's the same food from here.
When I was living in Illinois, there was a lot of people thought I was a heavy roller and gambler. You want to know why?
Why?
I go down to a casino and get a discounted breakfast every morning.
Oh God!
I was there every morning for coffee and breakfast, the best breakfast in the entire town.
And huge portions, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And I had a card in order to get in as a member. Never put a dime in any of the slot machines. I only went there for breakfast every morning. That's it.
Oh, I never gamble. It's like so dumb.
I will only gamble if it's a bet I've already won. Okay. And one of those bets, I bet you'd be, and I know you're not a drinking guy, but I can drink 3 full steins of beer before you can drink one shot of whiskey. As a matter of fact, if you're not much of a whiskey drinker,
I hate whiskey.
one shot of water, and I'll win this bet every time. There's no way around it. But I used to collect impossible bar bets. That was just one of them.
Oh man.
I had about 30 of them that I used to run, but a lot of them I can't remember.
Good morning, young man. Good morning, young man.
Hey, Russ.
How are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I've known everybody at the conference for like decades.
Right. Well, you've been attending this thing since for that.
I've been attending these conferences for 31 years.
Wow. It is. It's a lot richer than if I went to a restaurant too. That's something I have to be paying attention to today is my sugar levels.
You got high blood sugar?
I'm hypoglycemic diabetic. I bounce between both.
Oh my.
Yeah, I tested all the way up. Get this, 787. Okay. The lowest I've been tagged at was 35. I shouldn't have even been conscious, according to the nurse. But I'll swing all the way up there and all the way down. The only way I've got to control it is my diet. I just simply refuse to take any medication.
I don't blame you.
I haven't taken, well, I'll take that back. Life-threatening scenario when I had H1N1, yes, I took medication. I have a tooth inflammation, I'll take antibiotic, you know. But beyond that, the only thing I ever do that anyone would consider would be alcohol or a little bit of marijuana. That's it. I do not do anything. I haven't done any drugs, including taking aspirin, okay, since 1989.
Wow.
No, maybe 88. Yeah, it was about a year after I got out of the army that I became addicted because I injured my back in the army, and they had given me Flexeril, Tylenol 3, and oxycodone. I could refill them 5 times a week if I wanted to. And it's a trap that they have for the veterans. You know, they don't want you around. They only wanted you around long enough to use the information for their benefit, and then they're done with you. And you could leave the planet, or they don't care. You know. I went through what a lot of vets go through in that, and I got sick. I got sick as a dog, and I couldn't get out of bed. I was actually in bed for almost 4 days. I think it was 4 days. And somebody finally wondered where the heck I am and just walked right into my front door. Found me in bed. I defecated the bed and everything. I couldn't get out. And they got a hold of me and, you know, helped me. But the thing of it is, I had pneumonia, and that's what put me in bed. What I didn't realize is the fact that pneumonia was being amplified by the fact I was going through withdrawals. You see, when I got pneumonia, I was right at the end of my prescription, and I was too sick to get out of bed to take it. I didn't care. So I never renewed after that. I've had to go to the emergency room maybe about 3 times when my back locks up. The only way in order to release it is to give me a shot of Flexeril, and it takes about 5 minutes even after they give me that shot, okay, in order for it to relax, in order to let go. And I've only had to do that maybe 3 times since then. And other than that, I mean, I've been healthier.
Rex,
You
I
know.
gotta run.
Oh, absolutely. You have a good one, man.
See you in a little bit. I'm going to go to Walgreens. Don't tell Mary Ann. This is important. Don't tell her or the kids.
Don't listen, people.
I'm gonna get my second Pfizer.
Don't do that. We need to talk. And I will give you my threshold. And I think you will respect that. It's when the military does approve it.
Maybe.
Russell, I'm not joking. There's a thing called a binary poison. Okay, we already know it was an act of war. The binary poison is something to be very, very concerned about.
Well, I already got my first shot, and I don't want to wind up in hospital.
You're not going to. Nothing I can do, people. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I've got some digging to do now that I have a sand lot to dig in. And I'll be setting up the camera here shortly with the Canon. I'm not going to be online at first. I have to go get some power supplies and stuff like that. And I also have to fix a computer so I don't record directly onto my camera. I've only got 36 gigs, and man, that eats up quick. Okay, so I got to go get a portable computer, set it up. It's just got a brand new install of Windows, so none of the setup has been finished on it. And then set up my camera in order to run off that computer. That'll also give me a display for some of the footage and strangeness that especially that last footage from Colorado. Very good, Citizen Z. I don't know why you question me when I tell you something, and you've never been able to call me out, actually. Let's see here. 1 p.m. Yeah, okay. Electrogravidity from theory to practice. That's correct. You really do need to relax, Z. I am so much more than what you give me credit for. And the gap between what I am and what you perceive is actually dangerous. At least to me. Because if that's your perception and the facts that I'm giving you is the truth, yeah. You don't need the truth. You had no use for it yesterday, the week before, the month before, the year before that. I'll still give the truth, whether you want to believe it or not. No, he just simply paid $400 some odd for me to be here, plus the gas. You see how misinformed you are? Why don't you shut the fuck up and learn something before you come into my channel and start dictating reality to me when you have no clue what that is? You have done nothing but destroy your credibility. Have a nice day, citizen. I don't want to see you for a while. And by the way, you forget, I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. Fool. Come in here like that. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to be setting up my cameras and seeing what kind of interviews I can. I will be running my StreamYards again. I am not going to be putting up a panel. I'm not going to have the embarrassment of ignorance to deal with. while I'm doing this. So there's not going to be any chat. There's not going to be chatting to my interviews or anything. Unless it's, you know what, somebody that has proven themselves, like Flubber. Okay. I'm not gonna let these people be harassed by your ignorance. As simple as that. Okay. So, Flubber, thank you so much for joining. The rest of you, thank you so much for joining. As far as Z is concerned, knock yourself out with the most frivolous things you can do. Okay. Fill up a boot with water. See if there's instructions on the heel. Okay. Bye, folks. You all have a good one. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can get out a special shout out to Flubber. And I'll know where this is. It'll be the first day, last of the video. Yes, I'm sorry, but I have a gentleman online that is a fan of yours. Would you give him a shout out? His name is Flubber Lane.
Flubber Lane. Hey, man, what's up?
He is totally into this. He's been following me and talking to me, but following you, kind of a thing. So Flubber Lane,
Yeah, man,
this is
we're here.
Alien Scientist. It really is happening. We are
Live
really
in the
at the
flesh. This is not a deep fake.
Yeah, well, it is, but I mean, which one of us? Am I the fake or are you the fake? You know, I mean, we have gone into the autonomous, you know.
Yes, I'm just having breakfast with the crew from Kepler Aerospace right now. Good stuff, man.
Yes.
Great conversations here.
And we'll be having an interview with him later. I'll be both live as well as on the Canon with him. So, by the way, there's going to be two different versions. There's going to be the live version and the part that he shares with me. So make sure that you get to that. And I really do appreciate it. I have no idea. Here we go. There we go. There we go. All right. This is real, folks, and it's going to continue to happen. I have a troll in here that's.
We gotta get you some more subscribers, man.
Yeah,
Six
well-
people watching live.
Well, again,
Plug you on my
this is
channel,
my
like-
back channel. Beyond has about 2,500. I've kept a small channel because like I said, you've stuck yourself out there with so many of the truths. Okay, I'm surprised that NASA doesn't come with a bullet, you know, as target here somewhere.
I'm surprised they
But-
haven't shot me from space with one of their lasers.
Yeah, one of the rods from heaven. Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you a little bit later. We'll do this. It'll be more in the evening, right?
Yeah, probably tonight later on after everything calms down, we'll all be hanging out in the lobby, and I'm gonna do like I might set up my interview station with like
Hello.
I like to do like a chat room.
Right.
So just
Well,
rotate the seat
maybe
out,
we'll just
you know?
fire up all the different channels at one time and just focus on you.
Cross the streams.
Right, yeah, just connect them all. So I do appreciate it, man. I'll check you a little bit later.
Yes, man.
You bet. There you go, Flubber. That was straight for you, man. Yeah, and the conversations here, people, are deep. I'll tell you what, I'm going to let you go. I need to get set up and get a camera running somewhere. I'll be doing 5-minute interviews with anybody that passes by. And we also have the arranged interviews as well. So stick around. Thank you. And may your God be with you, folks. Have a great day.